Hello everyone, I'm Wisdom Cube, and welcome back to another Loud House Theory video. Now, since it's the show's 10th anniversary this month, I decided to make a theory video on it. And another theory, this being today's theory, is what Marvel heroes would allow to get along with. So, let's get started. Starting with Rita, I think she would get along with Jessica Jones because not only of the two of them being mothers and all that, and to an extent, I can also see her getting along with Invisible Woman too, in that regard. But why Jessica? Because I think that Rita would really come to respect Jessica because given everything she's gone through in regards to everything that happened with the Purple Man, yeah, I'm pretty sure Rita would be that shoulder for Jessica to cry on. You know what I mean? In her more vulnerable moments. Now, as for Lynn Sr., uh, hold on, it's getting a little hot here. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. As for Lynn Sr., I could see him getting along with Hawkeye and maybe Human Torch too, because yeah, I think those two would be good role models for Lynn Sr. because I think we all know that at this point, Lynn Sr. is a coward. And I'm pretty sure if he hung out with Johnny and Barton, yeah, I'm pretty sure those two and perhaps another hero, which I'll get to soon, but I think Hawkeye and Human Torch would help Lynn Sr. like build more of a backbone. You know what I mean? And when it comes to like disciplining his children. And mind you, Rita and Lynn Sr. have 11 kids. So keep that in mind. Speaking of which, on to those 11 kids. Starting with Lori. I think she would like be in awe and probably get along best with Captain Marvel because they can both be stubborn at times, but they do have hearts deep down. And given Carol's actions in Civil War II, yeah, I'm pretty sure Lori would not be up for any of that. So let's uh, let's continue on and go to Lenny. Now, this was kind of a hard one for me to decide, but after researching on a majority of Marvel's heroes, I managed to pick a few that Lenny might be able to get along with. Starting off with um, Spider Woman. Now, which Spider Woman? I'm talking about the Spider Woman known as Charlotte Witter. You know, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but basically she is the granddaughter of Madam Web. Yeah, Madam Web, the lady who sees all the origins of the spider people throughout the multiverse. Probably got that wrong. I apologize if I did. But anyway, why Spider Woman? Lenny hates spiders. That's true, and I could definitely see Lenny freaking out when she sees a person dressed like a spider and would try to like beat it with a shoe. Because what Lenny would do. Admit it. You know it, and I know it. There's no in between. Anyway, but I think once Lenny gets past that, uh, Charlotte, Charlotte, Charlotte's, sorry, can't talk today. Um, I'm pretty sure once she gets past Charlotte's costume, I'm pretty sure she would like really bond with Spider Woman because of their shared love of fashion. Because Charlotte or Charlotte, I'm pretty sure those two will get along since the Spider Woman in question is a fashion designer. And given Lenny's dreams of being a famous fashion designer, I could see those two hitting it off on that aspect. And can you just imagine um, Lenny designing Charlotte's costume as Spider Woman, or even helping her like fix up the Spider Woman costume? Yeah, I'm pretty sure those two would bond over that as well. Sorry for yawning. And now, as for another hero I could see Lenny getting along with, uh, Janet Van Dyne. You know, Hank Pym's wife. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those two would head off since Lenny probably doesn't hate other bugs. I'm pretty sure she only dislikes spiders. But anyway, since Janet is a fellow fashion designer, I'm pretty sure Lenny would like want to be her apprentice in terms of fashion designing. That's how I see it. Now, as for Luna, um, getting back to what I was saying before about another hero that Lynn Sr. would probably get some help in building up his confidence, that hero, ladies and gentlemen, is Luke Cage. Yeah, Luke Cage. Now, why Luke Cage? I'm pretty sure Lynn Sr. would probably get some tips on how to be a man, essentially, and not take any nonsense from anyone. Because remember, Luke Cage ran for the mayor of New York City and he won that election. So you cannot tell me that if Luke and the other Marvel heroes stopped by Royal Woods, you cannot tell me that Luke wouldn't give Lynn Sr. some advice in how to be more assertive. And for Luna, I could see Luke Cage's rebellious nature rubbing off on Luna. Hmm. Um, yeah, that's how I could see Luke Cage bonding with Luna. And as for other heroes, I could see her getting along with another Luna, Luna Snow. I'm pretty sure you guys will probably know her best from Marvel Rivals. You know, you guys remember that game? It's pretty good. I've played it myself once. Anyway, um, now why Luna Snow? I'm pretty sure since those two are musicians, with Luna being rock and roll and um, Luna Loud, and Luna Snow being a K-pop singer, I'm pretty sure those two would head off on that aspect. Now, as for another hero, one of the spider people of the Spider Verse, Hobie Brown, aka Spider Punk. Same thing with Luke Cage, um, but to a more um, like in your face about it level. Um, Hobie would probably be like the certified mentor of Luna when it comes to standing up for what she believes in, or sorry, what he believes in, or what they believe in, excuse me. Now, as for another hero, Songbird. Yes, Songbird. Now, why Songbird? It's simple, really. She can make sound like constructs, and I'm pretty sure Luna would just be amazed that Songbird, excuse me, that Songbird would be able to do something like that. Anyway, now as for Luann, um, it's easy. Deadpool and Squirrel Girl. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys are probably wondering, wait, what? Deadpool? Are you nuts, Wisdom Cube? Have you lost it? Seriously? Deadpool? Now, hear me out. I can see Wade getting along with Luna, but on one specific reason, and that is their humor. Now, I could see Wade getting along with Luna until he ends up breaking the fourth wall, and I'm pretty sure that once Luann sees the utter insanity that is Wade Wilson, yeah, even Luann will wanna like not touch Wade with a 10-foot pole. Now, as for Squirrel Girl, oh man, the amount of jokes and puns that Luann would make, and at Doreen's expense. Oh man, oh boy. And imagine if Doreen got the squirrels involved. It would not be a fun day for Luann when the squirrels get involved. And remember, those same squirrels once took down Doctor Doom, and even Doreen managed to take it to Thanos. The real Thanos, mind you. Oh boy. Anyway, moving on. For Lynn Jr., another easy one. Thor, you know, Thor Odin's son, and maybe Lady Thor, the Thor that took Thor's hammer after he was deemed unworthy in Original Sin. Um, She Hulk, for obvious reasons, and Hulk as well, again, to an extent. Um, Another hero that you guys probably haven't heard of before, um, Triathlon. Triathlon. Um, you guys remember him? Yeah. Um, Basically, he's this um, former Olympic athlete who got the powers of the 3D man, and I'm pretty sure you guys probably remember him best from when he helped the Avengers identify the Skrulls during Secret Invasion. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Lynn Jr., given her competitiveness, would probably want to test herself against someone like Trilathon or Trilathon. A Trilathlon. I apologize if I didn't get that right. Anyway, now as for Lincoln, um, I'm pretty sure he would bond best with Miles Morales' Spider-Man. Not because of the whole, African American friend thing, as Lincoln's best friend Clyde is African American, but also because I think those two would bond over their shared inadequacy, but wanting to like create their own path. You know what I mean? For context, Lincoln's role is basically the middle child and man with a plan, and sometimes he struggles with his insecurities on that. And it wasn't until the first Loud House movie from Netflix that he embraced his role. and even accepted it. And as for Miles, he tried to live up his to the legacy of being Spider-Man. Um, his own Spider-Man after that Spider-Man died fighting Green Goblin in the Death of Spider-Man storyline. In the 616 universe, I'm sorry, the 6-1, sorry, the 1, I'm sorry, the 1610 universe. Blah. Man, I cannot talk today. I apologize. But yeah, um, so that's it for Lincoln. Um, Now as for Lucy, another easy one. Blade, Doctor Strange, and Doctor Voodoo for various reasons. For Blade, I'm pretty sure Lucy would just be in awe of his um Dampier nature, I believe it was called. But yeah, um I'm pretty sure Lucy would just want to study under Blade in the arts of vampire slaying. And Blade would not want any part of that since he prefers to work alone. I'm pretty sure even he would not want to endanger a child. And for Doctor Strange and Doctor Voodoo, obviously because they're various forms of magic, Lucy would want to try and study more of that as she has summoned ghosts before. For in one instance in the Loud House movie, she did summon the ghost of her ancestor when they went to Scotland. Yeah, so keep that in mind. For let's see, for Lola, I think she will get along with Crystal. The one who can basically bend form the elements. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lola would want to be enamored by someone like Crystal. Because yeah, when you have that much power, yeah, who wouldn't want to adore you? Now, for oh man, I can't believe. Sorry, I skipped Lana. I apologize. But yeah, for Lana, I could see her getting along with Carmilla Khan, Miss Marvel, and Tegra, or sorry, Tigra, I believe she was called, and Zuri Black Panther, because they're all well. Aside from Miss Marvel, um, Carmilla and Zuri are based off animals, and given how much Lana loves animals, I'm pretty sure she would like be in awe of seeing those two in action. And as for Carmilla, I'm pretty sure Lana would want to admire her abilities as an inhuman. Um, Now let's see. Oh yeah, Lisa, another obvious one. Um, Iron Man, Mr. Fantastic, uh, Black Panther, Ant Man. But I think the one she would get along with the most is Moon Girl. Lunella Lafayette. Yes, mostly because while they're all four of them, well, sorry, five, all five of them are geniuses. I could see Lunella and Lisa bonding more because, sorry, not only because of the, youngsters thing, the young heroes thing, but because of their shared intelligence. And imagine Lisa wanting to experiment on Devil Dinosaur. Oh boy. Moon Girl would not have a good day if Lisa wanted to experiment on someone like Devil, or even her for that matter. I'm pretty sure she would study Lunella for her inhuman DNA. Just gonna leave it at that. Now, for Lily, this one was a bit hard, but the one hero I could see her getting along with is Kitty Pryde of the X-Men. Why Kitty? Because I think after the events of the Krakoa arc thing, where it fell and she essentially lost everything and met up with this other mutant who I forgot her name. I apologize. Please let me know in comments who that person is. But yeah, I'm pretty sure basically the whole thing was that Kitty wants to like embrace her more cheerful side. And I think since Lily is a toddler, Lily will probably bring that cheerfulness out of Kitty even more. Yeah. Now, for Myrtle, Grand Grand, I could see her getting along with Black Widow and maybe Winter Soldier since they're both spies. And yeah, given their dark past, their dark pasts, I could see Myrtle essentially being a empathetic ear, excuse me, for them and understanding that they had to do the things they did, probably even more so than Bucky, because I'm pretty sure she will understand that he didn't have control over himself because of the Soviets and Hydra if you count the movies. But yeah, um, I'm pretty sure those three would have a rather interesting conversation in regards to the dark side of keeping the world safe. Now, for the last one, Albert, Pop Pop, I could see him getting along with Captain America. Basically, any version, like Steve, Sam, maybe even Bucky too. Yeah. And I could also see him getting along with War Machine because, yeah, um, since they are, since all four of them are war veterans and Albert has fought in the military before, yeah, I could see those four having a conversation. And I'm just gonna say right now, he would not enjoy Frank Castle, Punisher, despite him being a war veteran as well. Because, yeah, Frank has done some pretty horrible things, even after the war. I'm pretty sure you guys probably know what I'm talking about, but yeah, I'm just gonna stop right there. Anyway, so yeah, those are my thoughts on what Marvel heroes would the Louds get along with. These are my picks. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the choices I made in this video, and what do you guys think of who the Loud will get along with in terms of Marvel superheroes. Anyways, I'm WisdomCube. I wish the Loud House happy 10th anniversary, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!